Hey guys, this is iGames Helper 123, and today I wanted to show you how to make apps using your what's it called, computer or PC, not a Mac. Don't even talk about Macs. Um, Basically, what you're gonna need is a couple of things. First thing you want to do is understand that you need to go to SRH apps page, and then you need to download a template. Now, let me explain what SRH is. SRH is basically SRH Script is what we're going to be using to make the apps or tweaks for iPhone. Basically, this was made by my friend, good friend, Slugrail. He's worked really hard, so if you think everything is really annoying with the adf.ly link or the pop-ups or whatever, it is because he's trying to generate some revenue off of what he has created. And I believe that this is something that not even Apple has thought about, because if they did, I think Apple's share would go up. Let me show you what the hell their shares are right now. Um, I mean, it's just ridiculous that they don't really accept what's being made or what's being innovated into their iOS. But anyways, I won't be arguing on that because I could do that all night, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I really don't, or 2:35 in the morning. I really don't want to do that. So, anyways, to get started, you need to thank Slugrail first. Physically say thank you, Slugrail, and then get started because you'll be pretty much blessed. So, download the template. Um, I think because I'm trying to make this tutorial, I think I've clicked it like 10 times myself. But anyways, that's okay. So click skip add, and then you'll be granted with the box.net or box.com account. So I mean, whatever. So download the file, open with whatever viewers you got, and then let me show you what you gotta do. So or Metam, whatever. Drag it to your drag the folder to your desktop, open it up, and then drag the myapp.app folder onto your desktop. You can delete these afterwards, the main folder. So open up the myapp.app folder, and then you'll be seeing that you have these files. Basically, what you'll see in any app folder, .app folder, if you play a game or tweak a game or whatever. But anyways, so you don't need to understand all these files. What you gotta understand is the resources or res folder. The application.html is where your app is gonna be looking at. So this is where you're gonna be mostly working with. So we're gonna close that for now, and we're gonna close this dude for now. Now let me show you how exactly it looks on your iPhone or whatever you're using, because it's important that you know how to no actually it's not really yeah, it's important. So I'm going to show you that how to put the app on your iPhone first, because if you don't know how to put it on your iPhone, then you will be confused as a retarded monkey, which is trying to figure out how to eat a banana. So don't worry about it, you won't be eating a banana, you'll be making a nap. So I mean, I'm going to start respringing my phone because I was kind of trying to make a video before, but I sort of failed, and it was a very dumb mistake I made. So don't be worried, it's okay. So what this app is based on is obviously the SRH script, and jQuery mobile and HTML experience. Now, if you don't have any HTML experience, then it really sucks to be you, and you need to go watch some HTML tutorials. I'm sorry to say that, don't be offended, but instead be enlightened that you should probably start somewhere. Any language you want to learn, you should probably start with HTML first. So yeah, I'll kind of walk you through on HTML, but if you don't know HTML, please don't kill yourself, but go on YouTube or Google, and please, for the love of Almighty God and whoever created the very first computer in the entire world, um, go learn HTML. It will help you out big time. So after you have downloaded the script, you need the iFile, as you can see me launching, and afterwards just click this Wi-Fi button right here, and you will be seeing this directory. Now, I obviously have these, before, but I will be doing this again for demonstration purposes. So now how do we put this my app.app folder onto your device? Is basically add it to RAR or whatever you're using to just zip it, and then just go to Safari again, and then go to this address 192.168.0.5 plus colon 10,000. So we're gonna do that. Mine is right here, I believe. Nope, not that one. 192.168.0.5, and then voila. There you can see all the main files in slash. So we're gonna click browse. Then we're gonna click app.rar. Doesn't matter, it's a RAR, zip, 7Z, whatever. As long as the iPhone, can what's it called, unrar it. So I just like to refresh the page, and then there's your RAR file right here. So just tap it and then click on archive. Depending on how many files you got, it will take its time. Uh, Maybe less than 30 seconds, but it's fairly a faster process. It's nothing to worry about. So copy this folder, copy, go up a little bit and paste it into applications, and just paste right here. What am I doing? Paste. So now you're gonna see my app.app folder right here somewhere, right there. So my app.app, we're gonna click down and we're gonna click. Oh, not that one. Oh, damn it! Come on. So after you've clicked that, go into the my app.app folder and then click this blue arrow. Let me go back again. Let me show you again. Click this blue arrow of my app binary. This is called a binary file without any extension. This is basically an engine of the file. Go down and then select user for permissions. Click execute. Click group execute. Click world execute. Go back, done. You're literally done on device. Now go into resources folder. Here you'll see the same old files. Now what you gotta do here is go back. You gotta need to restart or respring your iDevice. I mean, I just use this app called Respring. It's basically restarts your springboard if you're not aware of Respring. If you don't know what a Respring is, shame on you. But it's okay, now you do, so no shame on you. That's okay. So we'll just give it a few seconds to restart, and then we'll get started with building our own very own lovely, lovely, lovely HTML file. So now, I mean, it's really, really not hard to not develop, I'll say, but like to make apps for iPhone using this method, because it's pretty straightforward. If you have any bugs, you'll pretty much be able to detect them, because we will be using um, Dreamweaver. I mean, you can use Notepad++, but I actually recommend you get Dreamweaver because it's much easier as far as coding is concerned, because it kind of detects the bugs and stuff right where you want them to. So while my crappy phone restarts, I kind of need to restore it, but um, you know. So in the meantime, let me just go into the resources folder, which is where your application is. As you can see, application, it loads up just like that, and then basically right click it and open it with whatever program you got. I got Dreamweaver, so I'm going to use Dreamweaver. Give it a few seconds to load up, and then there we go. There's our page. So this is what sets up our page, and then there's the header, which said hello world, not hello world, I believe it said hello world. Let's go back. Header, it said header. It says right here. What the hell? It's almost 3 in the morning, so excuse me if I make any mistakes. But basically, just this kind of breaks the page and tells the page that, hey, put a header on top and let it say header. So and then closing the div will also allow you to, so that any other text will not be in this tag or a header. So, and then we need to create a new divider or div, which will be content. It's already created. You don't need to create it, but I'm just kind of explaining that content will basically be content of the page. So in our case, oh god darn it, get out of here, man. So this right here is content. Anything else right here will be content. You don't necessarily need to make every time a div saying content, but I will recommend you do that because it doesn't really hurt you. So anyways, let's use jQuery now. Now we kind of need to update the jQuery because as of February 19th, the jQuery needs to be updated because this is really outdated. I'll show you why. Because the jQuery right now is, I believe, 1.3.0. Close, 1.2.0. 3.0 is going to be next one. But how do we update it though? It's pretty easy process. You don't even need to worry about anything. What did I just do? Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. So you gotta be once you click the latest stable version, click download and CDN, and then this right here, the code snippet is what you need. Copy this and then paste it into link related to script. Paste over that. Control save your file, refresh, and now you have the latest jQuery files. Now what this allows you to do is adds more functions because the older ones obviously don't have as many functions to them as the latest one does. So what we're gonna do is use the latest codes and stuff to make our app. And we're just gonna go up and we're gonna click demos and docs right here. So demos and docs, now you're granted with this page, which basically allows you to go to say pages and dialogues. Now this allows you to, this tells you how to do stuff. So like it actually gives you the code snippets and then it displays examples. Now obviously some of them don't have it because you can't really have every single freaking thing have an example, like linking pages. This has a couple examples right here. And then let me see, the simple one we're gonna do is buttons. So buttons, we're just gonna go to buttons. We're gonna go basic buttons, and here you can see there's examples with codes. So you can literally, like, say we wanted to do this one right here, the link button. If we want to do that, we just copy the code, go into Dreamweaver or whatever code is. Make sure this is under the page divider because otherwise it will not be displayed on page. Let me explain to you what I mean because I was talking for past half an hour and I realized what mistake I made and I was pissed. So refresh the page, nothing happens. Okay, now let me show you a little trick here. Control Z. We're gonna do under this divider, but in the page divider, we're gonna save the link, the button, code, and guess what happens? Oh my God! Go back to Safari or Firefox. There's the link button. Obviously, the page, where's the index.html is not in the directory wherever we want to. There's no index.html here, but obviously I will, make an HTML file, or you'll make an HTML file, and you will be seeing the HTML file. Now let me show you a little bit of what's it called, HTML here. Let me explain HTML to you a little bit. This will help you out a bit. So basically HTML starts with obviously an HTML tag. Tags are literally like commands, so to speak. So every single page will have either exclamation mark, doc type, HTML or whatever, but every single page will have HTML tag, and then it goes head and it goes title. Now the head is basically the header of the file. So this HTML, first thing is HTML, very first thing. Then comes the header, then comes the title, and then comes the content of the title, which will be, so basically this right here is the title of this Notepad program. So we're just gonna say test title, and now we're gonna close the title because we don't want anything after title because it's too much of a hassle as for now. So the title is closed. Now we need to click close the header or the head tag. So the tag is closed. Now basically you type the slash and then the tag is closed. Now you need to type the title again because it's not Aladdin or the genie. It's not gonna close by itself. You're gonna have to do it yourself. So if you want to use Dreamweaver, this is one feature that Dreamweaver has. It automatically closes a tag for you once you type. I believe this is a less than sign and then a slash. But anyways, so the tags are closed, and now you're just gonna go body, and then you're gonna type in the content of the body. Now, obviously, there's a lot of stuff you can put in there. We're just gonna say test, not the tag, test, and then we're gonna close the body. Now we're gonna close the HTML. This right here is an HTML file or a web page, so to speak. I'm just gonna say test, not test, index.html, and make sure if you're using Notepad, you say save as type all files. So basically, it will create a index.html right here. Now, say this was the index.html of your site. What you want to do is cut this from wherever you paste saving, and then paste it right here or save it to this directory. Now guess what happens when we click that button right here? It will go to this test page, and now as you can see, the test works, and the title of the page is test title. So I mean, if you don't know HTML, then I would suggest you start with learning HTML first, because you will be really confused out of your mind on what to do. So that's one thing I recommend you. So yeah, that's I guess kind of covers up how to get started with creating apps. Now obviously you can create JavaScript commands and stuff like that to you know, have other commands execute in the background. So let me just demonstrate real fast that what my app does right as for now. I am still developing it using SRH method. It's a 0.3.4 script. I'm no VIP member, so do not be worried. So let me just refresh the page here. So as you can see, the page right here. Now my app is right here, App Masters. It's basically gonna be doing a couple of things to make your life easier. Now as you can see, like, it's got a couple of pages and, you know, little tabs right here. Now one of the tabs didn't load up because I was testing it out. It's still in beta version. Actually, it's not even beta. It's before beta. Whatever the hell is before beta. So I mean, this is a test page. Goes to the site and decide I want to load and stuff. So yeah, so that's my app for you, and you know, just to show you the UI that you can create with the jQuery. So I hope you guys had a little more hope to develop for iOS besides using Mac OS X. There's always hope. There's always geniuses coming up with ideas like SlugRail. So don't be losing hope. HTML is not hard at all. jQuery is not hard at all. JavaScript is a little bit hard, but it's hard for me because I have my reasons, personal reasons, but literally don't even worry about it. So I hope you guys learned something from the SRH script, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have fun. You're welcome. Donate to SRH. Bye bye.